All right, man. Wanted to hop on here and make a video about how to send tracked plain white envelopes or tracked letters or however you want to word it when it comes to shipping cards on TCGPlayer. One of the biggest reasons that people do not like TCGPlayer is because as a seller, you encounter a significant amount of theft. There is a significant amount of theft when it comes to people just claiming the item never arrived and you cannot prove it. When that happens, you lose a significant amount of money. How much money do you lose? Well, I'll tell you exactly how much money you lose if you are supplying yourself with the best priced materials and the best way to ship things. So, the most efficient and the lowest cost. This is the equation, which I break all of this down in a separate video if you want to see how much it costs to ship items on TCGPlayer. You're going to lose a stamp, which is 78 cents. You're going to lose a semi-rigid, which is 18 cents. There is a world you use a top loader and a butterfly stamp. Top loader might be 10 cents, but the butterfly stamp, I think, is like an extra 30 cents on top of like what a normal stamp would cost. I think it's like $1 and some. You're going to lose blue tape or team bag, which would either be for the blue tape a cent, the team bag will be 3 cents. You're going to lose your shipping tape. You're going to lose the plain white envelope itself, which is 3 cents. You're going to lose your penny sleeve, which is 1 cent. The shipping tape, I have it 1 cent, but if you are using self-seal plain white envelopes, then that's just going to bring up your plain white envelope cost to potentially 4 or 5 cents and negate any tape cost. The rough amount you are going to lose is between $1 and $1.05 before even talking about the price of the card. So the card you might have had in bulk, so you're into it a fraction of a penny, no big deal. Or you paid for the card, maybe you paid 1 penny for it, or you paid 5 cents for it. Maybe it's a 50-cent card, you paid 5 cents for it. You'll lose the cost of the card as well. And that does not include your time. That does not include potentially a label from a thermal label printer or a piece of paper from an actual printer, any potential ink that went into that piece of paper. There are other factors that I do not have written down. Keep those in mind as well. And we won't even start talking about the gas that it takes to get to the post office. So after all of that, somebody claims the card didn't arrive, you are out all of that. The simplest way to solve that is with a service called LetterTrack. So, full transparency, I do have an affiliate link in the description that will take you right to the site, right where you can sign up, and you can start shipping your plain white envelopes just like eBay standard envelopes for as little as 18 cents an envelope, or as high as, because it doesn't tell you that here on the main screen, or as high as 32 cents an envelope. So if you just do a few transactions here and there, you don't do a whole lot, let's say per month, maybe you're only selling 50 cards, then it's going to cost you 32 cents to get this tracking on your plain white envelopes. But if you are a high volume seller, or if you just want to stack up some tracking numbers for over the course of a year, then you can actually get 1,000 transactions worth, and that will come out to, for 1,000, it'll be $180, but that will be 18 cents an envelope, which if you watch my other video when it talks about the shipping prices and everything it costs you to ship on TCGPlayer, you will know that that 18-cent option brings your rough total for a shipping cost to like $1.20 a card. It is definitely something that is very lucrative for you to do, and this doesn't even account for if you would sell 2 cards potentially and you could ship them in the same envelope. There's a lot of things that we're not touching on because there's just so many nuances, right? But when it comes to tracking and TCGPlayer, we don't have it. There's not even an integrated system to purchase shipping on TCGPlayer. There isn't any. So LetterTrack is going to pretty much get rid of the main bottleneck when it comes to you and getting mail to your buyers that are potential scammers. When it comes to people that, aren't going to do anything, they're just not going to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, if you ship them a card and they get the card, they're going to be happy with it. They're going to leave you positive feedback and they're going to move on. You're going to move on. The transaction's done. But you don't know which buyers are going to be scamming you. You have no idea. This is the only foolproof way for you to make sure your mail is getting there. Now, I will be fully transparent with you. This service, just like eBay standard envelope, will not have a 100% success rate. What it will have is a 60 to 80% success rate depending on your location. When you have this high of a success rate, you are going to see the amount of times you are scammed decrease significantly. In my personal experience, 4 out of 10 orders on TCGPlayers, because I was a new seller, were getting scammed. Once you have a ton of feedback and everything, you don't get scammed nearly as much. But when you are a new seller on TCGPlayer, people absolutely take advantage of that. If they see you only have 20 feedback, they're going to go after you. You will go, with LetterTrack, you will go from a 4 out of 10 to potentially as low as 0.5 out of 10. Maybe even if you have some bad luck, you're going to be sitting out 1 out of 10 transactions. You're going to have a potential scammer. So let's say you have 3 transactions where you, because you use LetterTrack, and let's say you did pay the 32 cents. All right, let's say you did. And not the 18 cents. That's the real draw here is the 18 cents. Don't get me wrong. That is crazy additional margin. When you actually break it down for selling cheap cards like this, like when they're this cheap, every cent matters. But let's just say you pay the 32-cent option. Let's say you didn't get scammed on 3 orders you would have. So you paid an extra 96 cents to save over $3. Okay? To save over $3 that you would have missed out on. Not including your card being stolen as well. And any of the other factors, your time, your gas, all those other factors. So you, in actual monetary value that we can track, you're going to save over $3. You're going to save the cards. I know you're not getting the cards back, but you're going to save just losing the card or having it stolen from you. You're going to save your time, your gas, a whole bunch of other stuff. You know, we can account that time and gas and everything into the actual cost of the tracking. So your net savings in just 3 transactions, per 3 transactions, is roughly $2. So now let's multiply this over the course of, let's say you sell 1,000 things in a year. And, you know, we just made up for 300 things not being stolen out of 1,000 transactions. That just the net savings there after your cost, $600. Think about it. It adds up really fucking quick. And this service, man, like I said, it's the exact same thing as standard envelope. You can read about it more. Like I said, I would really appreciate it if you did use my affiliate link. But if you are the kind of person that's like, you know, maybe this guy has some kind of ulterior motive. I don't really want to trust him too much. I run a full-time trading card business, by the way. Been doing it for 7 years, so I do have some credibility. Over 53,000 confirmed sales, I think. Not counting TCGPlayer. But if you're one of those people like, I don't know if I really trust this guy. He has an ulterior motive. He has a financial incentive. Okay, don't click that affiliate link at all. And when you sign up to the service, don't even say you heard about it through a referral. Just say Google search. You know, whatever. Anything. Doesn't matter. Just type in LetterTrack in Google on your own. You don't have to use my affiliate link. Check it out. If you got this far in the video, it's really, I just asked for a like then. Leaving a like is free. The affiliate thing is free as well. It only helps me. It's not getting, it's taking money out of LetterTrack's pocket, actually. But when it comes to this service, this is a game changer for TCGPlayer. Until eBay, because eBay owns TCGPlayer, until they directly integrate their software into TCGPlayer, this is the only option for you. It really is. And I don't think eBay is actually going to do that, mainly because I think they'd rather you sell on eBay, truthfully. So that's mainly it. I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes. I highly encourage you to check out LetterTrack on your own time. You can watch their video tutorial and everything. But once again, would be greatly appreciated if you could sign up to the service. via my affiliate link down below.